Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back here to another episode of Total War Age of Charlemagne. And we're off here right before the gates of Canterbury. Our assassin leading in the way, our noble King Siegfried heading the sons of Lutbrook, ready to storm Canterbury, destroy the Kingdom of Kent, and slay the King Egbert. We also got our friends here slightly making progress. Boulogne, Amiens has fallen here to our friends of Westphalia, though we got the friend of just conquerors here from Charlemagne attacking. We also got a large army here from the Duchy of Frisia, the warriors of purity. So there's a bit going on here. Westphalia so far making progress, even as I am slowly making headway into it. Also, I'll start here by stopping this army. Not really much of use, and it'll take too long to get over there, just in case something happened. But ultimately, I think a bit of money can be saved while we deal with our friends here in Canterbury. So, let us strike. And of course, thanks to him basically having, set now to Westphalia, he is now a big fat target. There we go. Plenty of spearmen, a few archers, actually quite a few archers, some horsemen, and of course the garrison, which is more archers, spearmen, and horsemen, of course, feared. And he's basically got no tougher troops, whereas I've got some mercenary thanes, the hitmen, and of course the big axes, and the less bigger axes, but still they're axes. And I've got, almost the same amount of archers. Of course, I've got no cavalry, since as the Danes I've got, bugger all there. I mean, one option is, of course, trying to sort of assassinate my through there, thin up the herd a bit before launching their assault. That would not be a bad idea if we can. Oh, I should have done that before, shouldn't I? Well, could pull away. Hope he doesn't wear out, and then just deal with it. To arms! Attack! Death to Englishmen, to the Kentians, the White Wyverns. Someone's liking alliterations there. Perhaps Canterbury. Let's find the first most ideal location to attack it from. Clear out the entire place. Step by step, by inch. It shall be made Danish. Since I actually intend to light things on fire, no. At least England, I guess. Oh, there we go, dry. So there we go. We got our big fat army here. We got our Freeman, lots of Lemmy Freeman. I guess it's down the other way. There we go. We got the Warlord's companions, looking pretty smashing there. Some of them with some pretty cool masks of chainmail or face masks, what do we call that? Face guards, sword hitmen, looking pretty impressive too. More troops down here. A few more Freemen.
Warriors ready!
There you go, that's the mercenary thanes and the really big axes all the way over here. Ready to smash some faces and other bits apart. Overall, going to have to rush through here. I'm going to have to clear at least one watchtower, which is pretty much this one. The rest shouldn't be much of a problem, really. So it's actually pretty handy. First assembling our spearmen here. All of the actual assault troops lined up here, forming up the archers' front line. And you will sort of hang back here. Thankfully, one thing I've noticed is generals are a lot harder to kill, which of course works both ways, but it does mean you're less likely to just lose them to a random arrow from someone farting in your general direction. So first up, fire arrows, and let us start the battle here. One big way, of course, you're going to try and rush me with cavalry. It's a bit unpleasant, but they could, of course, try and rush me. Go feared spearmen, and he's pulling back his royal companions. Also, a bunch of rather heavily armoured bastards, really. So far, nothing there. Need to move up, light that thing on fire. That should mean one less problem for me. Bring up some archers in case he decides to rush me with the cavalry. It's always the big issue here. He's basically got a lot of cavalry, so I need to be ready to just, you know, put a very thorough and permanent halt to it. Kind of spread out there. They're bringing up. They got their own third archers there. Troops moving in. More spearmen. There we go. Lots of fire arrows. Catching some of the cavalry, perhaps. Nope. Anyway, it's just going to be a bit of light peppering here, burning it down. They also go down a lot faster now. Little fun fact there. Seems like I'm going to have to duke it out with the enemy archers first. Or, it's starting to look like here we might have to prepare for the cavalry to rush in. Yeah, my apologies if my units gets up weird, for some reason it does that. Interprets more than one order or something. Shoot, damn it! A bit tricky, of course, due to them being all bunched up. Another option would be hitting the easier targets behind them, actually, and then charging in a few well-placed troops. Since if they have to want to avoid all the arrows, they're going to have to, well, spread out, which means they can then charge in with the infantry. Oh, another unit moves up, instead just plaster them with armor-piercing arrows. Come on, shoot! Okay, they're repairing something over there. Yeah, they're trying to kill them, I think. The rude bastards. They keep shifting about. They keep moving away. Oh, now he's bringing up the general. We hunger for blood and battle. There's an awful lot of other gentlemen there. Or did you just shoot at the general, you twerps? They've taken quite a bit of bashing there from the enemy archers. Forgot to set them up there, that's going to hurt. Down the road. You up there. Check there as well. High pressure. Fast away there, this is going to be a bit trickier. Got a lot of elements here to manage all of a sudden. Axemen doing what they can now. Fly the bigger ones here, since that's where most of the armour is. Swordsmen will move up here. Up there instead. Yeah, a bit late there. I like flanking in. Applying pressure. Rather than big melee here. Going down the tower. Understood. Over there. Watching our mind. Oops, there we go. Shoot the cavalry. Oh, there we go, the spearmen are about to break. There we go, he's actually dead now, the general. That's going to make all of this a lot easier now, since well, they've got a lot less troops than they get anything with. A lot less morale. Basically their backbone, and he was actually utilised initially. It's a bit rare to see them actually put in the general out so far, at least in the siege. Usually they keep him a lot farther back, but guessing they weren't feeling too confident in that. Pushing up there, good work. General might want to move up there to apply a bit of pressure. There we go. Now we got a lot of them breaking, basically. And with this, I think I've already got Canterbury, really. Well, comparatively, I've only lost 700. He's lost over 1,000. Jolly good. You begin plastering there. Don't have to worry about finishing them off since, well, I mean, once we've gotten this, there won't be anywhere to run away. Oh, we got the big axes leading in there. That's going to be fun. Not for them, obviously, but you know. Cavalry breaks up. Archers firing into the big axes, who of course are vulnerable to this, but once the main flock breach, there we go. There we go. That's a ticket. Once first time start running, most of them tend to sort of pray away quickly as well. And there we go. Decisive victory for Denmark. And see, I only lost 700, he lost 1,000, and, you know, once I take the plate, it'll be a lot bigger than that. Haha, the sun's a lot broke. Saw victory, though, perhaps, there we go. Right through the face, take that, you traitor. To your liege. Ah, crap, I was supposed to sack it first. Damn it. Oh well, nice church to knock down, that's a nice bit of money. To help the war effort, repairing the rest. That should also help out a bit, but that was bad. That was supposed to be more money. Even more money. Damn it. Oh dear, they're actually under attack already by the Kingdom of Glilsing. You bastards. Those are my targets. My targets. My prey. Bloody Welsh. Hopefully you can last a bit longer. Wessex, and then I'll conquer you, even easier. Ah. Yeah, this is going to get a bit unpleasant. I'm maintaining the garrison. I mean, you could probably save some fruit there, but there won't be enough. Probably on this that would be safe, but basically I want to make sure in case London gets attacked, at least I can keep my retreat path secure, and of course supply lines. So that would be it there. Still got the Restless Warriors, and that'll be even longer now, thanks to, again, me mucking up there. Then we got some rebels to stomp first. Please don't take Winchester Glosing. Please don't take it. Well, I guess you could take it, I'd just prefer if you didn't. There we go. There we go. And the rebels are caught in the snow. That's the ticket. There we go, that should help a bit with his integrity use. Bit. Jolly good. Denmark rules supreme. And Danes also have no penalties fighting in the snow. They don't actually mention this, but I'm not entirely sure whether this is intentional or not, but if you sort of check a little detail, and you don't look very English, if you mind me saying. Generally can't see his face, so anyways. No point in finding this out. Just a sword for the kneecap. And into the neck, I guess. That's what you get for rebelling against the Imperial Dane. Death is the only answer. Overall decent bonuses. This one's pretty good for recruitment, but this one... not really does much. This one... and there's nothing else that really I can do with. Whoops. More training is always good, and seal also helps. But I've used Canterbury in a bit of the pickle, but I'm getting more money now, which helps. And of course I can upgrade this one, and that's quite expensive. I'm not entirely sure if I'm quite willing to commit that much cash. I could try and take Winchester first anyways, though I still need to figure out what does he have. Full 2024s. The other guys, not so much.
I'll get in amongst them. Blood is nothing.
That was deeply disappointing. Clearly one of the Danish kingdom's finest assassins. Good lord. Just terrible. Not going to upgrade that right now. Could this, but I'm not going to get much from it, really. In fact, I'm just doing again just to ensure I don't suffer any food loss later on. I might just actually shift it out for something else, if I have to be honest. The problem is right now I either need to sort of try and settle down things here a bit and allow Closing to take Winchester and leave it, then I could rush in, take it back. Of course, get into all the Closing, but then I have Winchester, he doesn't. Bit tricky here. Guess I'll try and settle things down here a bit for longer. That's not going to work too well. Religion differences are vast, but there you go. Ooh, this one's good actually. I was hoping for that, a progressive one. Should help a bit there. Minimise the effect from religious differences. Not a lot, but you know, it might just help decently. Need more here, more taxes, and construction costs. That should help a bit. What do we have here? Byzantine turncoat. Rather far away from home, I have to say. That should do the trick. Give me a bit more money. Let's prepare for the next part here. The next element of the conquest. Ending our turn. And Winchester's fallen, I can see. To Closing. And Wessex, thusly, is no longer. Funny how things can go, eh? So there we go. That should create just a bit of order and also make things a bit easier in the longer run. Just a bit easier. It's going to take some time here even with that one. Could throw in another sacred ground. They could also set up a meat hall and nicely set up for some military goodness, and I'm to further troops or just get some public order, though this would probably be the better in the longer run, since there'd be religious osmosis which sort of affects also the territory bordering up to it, which would help there, plus of course more public order. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's just initially clear it out. As soon as of course things level down, we can sort of clear it out. Slowly but surely. It could have gone for something with more money, but I think that's a bit of a limited option at the moment. That's almost ready as well to set out to raid again. In fact, let's do so. Although that's going to leave those a bit unhappy, but details. Actually, small thought occurred to me. We can check here with our little fleet first. What he's saying about the otherwise plan is strike at Caerwent instead. While they're all busy partying in Winchester, I hit them in the back with an axe. Or of course, I could just besiege them right now. Oh, never mind. Arthur's on it, King of the Britons. And the Scots are actually beating up the Northumbrians. What's happening to this world? It's crazy. This is madness. And the Scots are fighting the other Scots and losing to the other Scots. This is... oh, Christ. There you go, you're ready again. Splendid. I suppose I could... no. Kinda need to keep up this plundering and conquest thing. So the tricky part is, how do I do that? Kinda want to expand there. The initial guess, or wiser guess, might be just, you know, wait, then clear out whoever survives. There we go. That should work, I hope. Make things a little... oh wait, I disabled that, I think, accidentally. Damn it. Thought I hadn't. That is kind of bad. On the other hand, probably can afford now to put that away and build something more useful to the Danish kingdom instead. While our fleet continues to move towards Caerwent. Whoops, no. I don't have anything to do in France or northern Spain. And in the meanwhile, I suppose I could hire some more troops, some more axemen. Again. How long do they have? 7 turns. Plenty of time to raid, get some loot, be happy. Loot and happiness go together hand in hand. Like violence and happiness when you're not the one subjected to it.
We could stand like brothers with shields overlapped in the wall, our blades in hand, and defy the world. Enjoy this quiet time. It ends now. The storm is coming. A storm of blood to wash you.
We are going to war with you, even as we're losing to Scotland. That is how much we hate you. We are willing to lose to the Scots to destroy you. I mean, that's hate from an Englishman. That is true hate. I mean, you know you really made it when they're willing to hate you more than the Scots. I mean, that's really... I'm impressed right then and there. I am impressed. I mean, they've got one tiny little town left, and they're basically willing to go, you know, yeah, we hate you that much. That's... I mean, that's amazing. I don't think I've ever seen such spectacular hate before. I mean, that's checking down there just to see how that war progresses. I'm slightly wondering, should a town rush up there, but that leave London and Canterbury, and you don't think keep my eyes off this bastard. Oh dear, they actually tried to counterattack. I think they suffered quite a bit there in the process there. Officers, men did not. Come on, you can do better than that.
I may have failed, but I am not a failure.
I'm going to have to disagree with that assessment. You managed to get yourself gravely wounded the first time, and the second time you're not doing much better. I think you are very much a failure at this point. They are looking awfully damaged. The problem is a lack of spy to really determine how bad it is. Did I actually turn that one on again? No. Oh dear. And here, what could we do? It's a hostel. I don't really need... Oh, that could actually be necessary. Parts. Could also go for field. Water mill. I mean, I do have a few options there. I do need something to maybe, you know, make things a bit more orderly. Hostel would be an option. Would also allow me to get spies. More incompetent assassins. Sure, why not? Intelligence never hurts. The question is, should I go in after this? I mean, again, there's been a large battle. I might be able to sort of lure Gleusing into sort of attack him as well. Well, I can find out if I get closer anyways, though that's going to be a rebellion there, then that should take a bit of while to ferment. Yeah, I think I should be able to put it off. First, I'll attack Mercia, drawing the Welsh into that battle. They'll probably try and help me. It happens from time to time. Then once I've dealt with him, I strike a Caerwent. Oh, they're already there. Yeah. To hell with it. Gotta break out of this stalemate pretty quickly. You already took it? It's not fair.
Blood and glory. I'll take a
Can't imagine it's fun living in Winchester at the moment. Oh, her you can kill. Her you can kill. That's bloody amazing. Right, that changed the plans altogether.
Get moving!
Typical. Bloody typical. Could you people just, you know, stay quiet for a while? Daddy's got work to do.
Move out!
So, how do we do this? Oh. Strike! Raid. I mean, there's no real point in doing that. I mean, yeah. Got that. Oh, hello!
Yes!
See, that's why we do all that holy crap. You wouldn't think I was the one doing the work there. More integrity. Seems to be the order of the day, but now I have to pull all the way back there. Still, I've got a lot of gold now. I'd actually do a lot of good there. For once. Which might just allow me to actually double up one of these to further the religious process, which is rather slow at the moment. Jolly good. Jolly good. Next time I gotta remember to sack properly though. I don't think that town actually counts. I need to do it in England proper, I believe. Another rebel already. But he actually made a big mistake there. He's moving through the winter, which means he suffered attrition. Yeah, they're gone. I mean, he's got to be asking for it. He's got to be asking for total annihilation at the hands of the Danish kingdom. I mean, that's asking for it right there. I could wait a turn, but really, how often do you get this chance? See, there we go. He's running, the coward. And then he's pulling into the woods. Which would actually minimise the effectiveness of his cavalry, really, though he's got a lot. Not as many archers, a few slingers. Yeah, alright. We'll do this. Take that. Bastard. Thought you could make peace with Denmark? Ah. Peace is something that happens to other people. In books. For children. You don't really get rain. I mean, there's fog now. There we go. There we go. So there we go. Mercia. A lot of mercenaries, it seems. Plenty of the horsemen, of course, need to be watchful for those. Very watchful. As my vast army advances. Very vast. Warlord's companions, lots of freemen, big axes, small axes, a few swords. As well, which should do the trick. Comparatively to theirs, they are slightly less armoured, and actually, what do they do better? They have a minute charge bonus, it seems to be. That's really it. I hope they're cheaper. Otherwise, I'm complaining to someone. Wait this bit cautiously.
We'll kill them all! Move it! God protect us! Pato Slogo! Missiles ready!
Oh, I set it up wrongly. Thought my archers were two. Anyways, he's not got a lot there.
Warriors eager for blood!
Slow approach it, slow approach.
They want a closer look?
So much cavalry though, I'm a bit worried about it. But I'm going to keep the spearmen there on reserve. And basically use them to counter the cavalry. While the main force here basically strikes into his own infantry, which should also reasonably fast make short work of any swordsman. He's got armour there. With their axes, they generally tend to do well. That's the thing about axes, they just sort of go through the well, not directly through it, but sort of just ignore in a sense the armour there, just sort of break bones and such beneath it. There we go, there we go. The assault's happening. Battle.
We hunger for blood and battle! Warriors, move out! Battle ready! Forward! Ready for battle! Run, curse you!
move out! Three men!
Of course, I might be doing this sort of draw up my spearmen, hard to say.
Levy!
There we go, shield walls.
Battle ready and eager!
Passing away there, good work. Might actually shift over to armor piercing rounds just to sort of have a better chance of hitting some of the tougher targets, plus that bonus is to infantry anyway, but there you go, charging forwards.
Ready for battle!
Moving up you guys to strike at them. So far, you seem to be the one suffering the most here. There we go. Quiet. Something's moving. There we go. Another spear unit. Our friend here, King Arthur, seems to be slowly feeding his men into the battle. Not rushing in too quickly here. And in that case, I'm going to slowly feed them as well. Oh, there we go. The rest is moving.
It's an ambush! Warriors eager for blood! We will pierce their hearts! Burn them! Set them alight! Ready!
Alright.
Spearmen! Ready for battle!
Force things. There we go.
Turn to the battle! Hunger for blood and battle!
Alright, you just charge in there. That's about alright.
Our men flee. The enemy
You
has
cowards.
our concealed unit.
Those were axemen anyways. I guess that's bound to happen. You flank in. So do you. Just gonna try and catch the cavalry. Oh, he's charging his slingers. That's nice.
The men have
Hit
broken
the side.
and are fleeing.
You move forward to the front again. Shoot that cavalry unit rather close to you. Slingers die down. Lovely, lovely. Try and catch the cavalry unit before they push too far away, engage too much momentum and speed. Here, the battle continues. They're losing their axemen to my axemen. And the spearmen flanking them. Wonderful, wonderful. Here, things are working out as well. Doing good. My big axes are making quite an impression on his thanes. Which is how we like it. Most of the time. Need to get off some arrows there against the cavalry that keeps running about. There we go, showing those horsemen. Charge! Things getting a bit chaotic here. You fire arm piercing rounds into these guys. Oh, wait, there's mines, it should do that. Move in as well. Move up here, shoot into the rear of their king.
In our favor.
Yep, winning this, winning this.
Ready for battle.
Thanes breaking away. Jolly good.
Archers.
Move in there.
Kill.
He's getting absolutely pelted here. See what the king is, actually. Spot the man with the crown. Oh. Oh, there we go. There's King Arthur. As the rest of his army retreats right behind him.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
And there the king breaks. The couch is just sort of standing a bit. So, what are we supposed to do? Come on, cut the bastard down. There we go. Ding dong, the king is dead. Their king, not mine. And with that, I do believe they're in trouble.
Godspeed, good. We are moments away from victory.
Rah, another decisive victory for the Kingdom of Denmark. 6,000, they suffered 2,000 losses. That's the ticket. As much as you can.
Your next command.
Lovely. Morale is always good. I guess he didn't like being stabbed.
Get moving.
And now Winchester is ours. Finally. Christ, they managed to fix the wall step quickly though. That's the one thing I want to check, interestingly enough. There does seem to be some slight differences between the sort of different armies' traditions and the likes. I'm also playing a campaign as the Avars, and they had a lot more over here, for example. Though, of course, noting, of course, the Danes do lack cavalry traditions since they're all infantry. So some slight changes there. Oh, yeah, that should soon be ours. And with their king dead, that should make things a bit easier. We've still got a rebel army over there, though. I guess I could pull up someone to deal with that. Knud, that'll be your job.
Warriors all.
Ah, you're not supposed to get on a boat.
We need good fighters.
So there we go. You go assassinate something. Try not to make a disgrace out of yourself for once. Oh hey, you could do that. Impressive, very impressive. So there we go. One more turn and Winchester shall be ours.
I am a priestess.
Long victory. Oh yeah, we got those guys. Back after the raid in Glusing, they got rather easily away with there. 4,000 gained, that was a huge boon to the Danish national coffers. I also need to do something about the food situation here.
Pausing, my lord.
So there you go. Ending the turn, my lord. Mercia is moving again. No, Northumbria somehow still breathing. Their hatred of me is still existent. There you go. Hang a bit about and seizing that. Not really much point in finding out that siege. Winchester's really had a lot of owners. There you go, sacking that. More money. And seizing it. Noteworthy. You go. Question is if I'm not just better off knocking that down and building something. That one, I could convert it. That's going to be a lot of money, so I might as well try and make some more money of that initially. Also cut down the food consumption. I'll build up a... Where do we have it? Huh. Apparently I need the long haul before I can build the meat hole. Or something like that. Fascinating. That that case, I'll build a food market, a bit expensive, but that should aid a bit the food situation in the kingdom, while I try to knock down as much junk as I can.
Ready for orders.
Oh yeah, that was a glorious victory. For Denmark. For me. So there we go. I think that'll cover it here. I mean, we not just seized Canterbury, but Winchester, Gleusing, Wessex, the Kingdom of Kent have all fallen. Mercia stands next. Northumbria irrationally has also struck out against me in an attempt to somehow overcome me, but sadly will likely fall like everybody else. In fact, will. No doubt about that one. So thank you all for joining. I hope this was an enjoyable episode just like the previous one. If you did, feel free to like it, share it, all those things. And of course, feel free to ask questions, make comments and all that. So thank you all for joining in for another episode here in the Conquest of the Danes of Europe. Well, at least some of Europe. So thank you all, and hope to see you all in the next episode, which will probably be in 2 days. So thank you all, and bye.